Hey, what's up YouTube? What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in with me today. So today we got a donation request from one of my dearest friends on the channel, Miss Lenore. Thank you so much for always being here with me and being a part of the channel, the content, the experience, the ups and downs, the highs and lows, the break, like I said on my previous video. I definitely appreciate all of you who have been here and stuck around with me and found something enjoyable to be here for, because I've got to be the world's boringest person and lamest person, but the fact that I've met some friends on the internet that just find my content in some form to be worthy of their time is just exceptional. So thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to be checking out New Order Blue Monday official lyric video. Let me double check. I believe this was the direct link attached. I want to be sure. All right, so I believe that is correct. So we've got a 7-minute, 30-second song right here, Blue Monday from New Order. Thank you so much for this suggestion, the request. I appreciate it so much. Hopefully you guys enjoy taking this little journey with me. So let's go ahead and spin this one in our ears and dive into it a little bit afterwards and see what it's all about. Here we go, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. That's such a cool little beat. It kind of goes hard. Ooh. Dang. Oh man, this sounds like a song I've heard before, but nothing like the song I've heard before. It's totally different. I feel like I should be at a club right now, not lying. It's a sick beat.
How does it feel to treat me like you do? When you laid your hands upon me and told me who you are. Thought I was mistaken. I thought I heard your words. Tell me, how do I feel?
Even the singing sounds different.
How do I feel? Those who came before me lived through their vocations. From the past until completion, we'll turn away no more. And I still find it so hard to say what I need to say, but I'm quite sure that you'll tell me just how I should feel today.
Different sounds. I'm loving it. Thing's a bop, man.
I see a ship in the harbor. I can't and shall obey. But if it wasn't for your misfortune, I'd be a heavenly person today.
it's a vibe.
Thought I told you to leave me while I walk down to the beach. Tell me, how does it feel when your heart rolls,
I've got the lyrics here and I'm still having a hard time following because I'm listening to everything. The beat goes crazy on this thing. This would have to be the one that they play in the club. There it is. I remember that sound. The sounds are quality. Yeah, I thought so. I was like, it sounds like it's kind of... One thing that I'm curious about is which group came first, right? New Order, is that the group name? I believe New Order would be the group name. It's typically what comes first. Or like Nine Inch Nails, because not that they have a lot of similarities, but the sound, right? I remember growing up and listening to like Nine Inch Nails and being told that the sound was like called industrial, maybe? Industrial? And that's kind of what these sounds sound like, but they're so good. They're like, I'm a fan of them. I'm a fan of that sound. And I know for some people, it's probably a hard transition because this is when more computerized sounds come through to help create songs. But I enjoy it. I think if you're creating a quality, good beat, then a beat's a beat, right? If we can feel it in our soul, then that's what matters. If it can move a person, then that's what matters. It doesn't matter how that sound was necessarily composed, as long as it moves you, man. And these beats right here moved me. Now, this song was drastically different, I would say. Drastic is a word I think I could use here. It's really different than the one I remember hearing on the radio. The radio one's much shorter, probably about 3 minutes. I'm not sure. This is 7 minutes, 30 seconds. So if I imagine this song being played at the club, this is the one I would have to say is there, right? But it was ear candy to be able to listen to all these new sounds and pretty much this song done completely differently and probably the way it was intended to be. You guys let me know, is this the way the song was intended? Is this like the version that maybe they played during a live show? So that is always great, right? Take any songs that you can really appreciate and enjoy out there that maybe you've heard before, guys, that is like 3 minutes. And then you find out there's a 7 minute version of it that the artist actually did. It's not like a stitched together remaster from a fan. It is the group that had a much longer version of your favorite type of songs out there. That's what this was right now. Okay, this is dope, and I didn't know the song was named New Order Blue Monday either. So when I started hearing it, I'm like, wait, I've heard this. I've heard some of this, but it was completely different than what I've heard. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the donation request on this one. Let's check it out. All right, guys. So we got Blue Monday right here from New Order, and so yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I get that right. And this is Euro disco synth pop alternative dance, kind of what it's labeling it right here. But this was out of the UK. So is that where the band is from? Let's take a look real quick. Out of England. All right, so that's where these guys are from. 1980 they started, and they're going to the present. They've had some breaks here and there. New wave maybe is what most people would call this, right? New wave probably. That's the term I've heard most. But England, okay. And so you've got this one. This was the 12-inch version, which is what Lenore had said, and it looks like the 7-inch version, which is maybe the one I've heard, is about 4 minutes long, actually. All right, so this one is by the English rock band. It was released as a 12-inch single. Okay, it appears on certain cassette and CD versions of New Order's second studio album, and it's saying that the 12-inch single, maybe was their first release. So then that would make me really think, yeah, this is the intended way to hear this thing right here. Blue Monday is a Euro disco synth pop, an alternative dance song that drew inspirations from many works of other artists. The 12-inch single was backed with a primarily instrumental version of the song entitled The Beach. On the B-side, the single's unique packaging was designed by Peter Seville. It features a die-cut sleeve designed to resemble a floppy disk. Yeah, I definitely remember the floppy disk, right? Those were probably phasing out when I was going through like elementary and stuff. So the original single made the top 10 in many countries. It reached number 9 in the UK's single charts. Blue Monday is the best-selling 12-inch single in history, guys. What? That is cool. That's a piece of information right there. New Order was formed in 1980 by the former members of Joy Division. We've heard one Joy Division song at least, I believe, guys. Some people had requested them in the past. Let me know if you are some Joy Division fans out there. Which split after the death of their singer Ian Curtis. Rest in peace, man. They later recruited Gillian Gilbert as a keyboardist and second guitarist and began to explore new music technology such as synthesizers. So when I'm saying industrial sounds, let me know if you guys know where that comes from, but it's probably pretty close to new wave, right? Maybe it's the new wave that branched off to like a rock type of stuff. I don't know. New Order wrote Blue Monday in the rehearsal room in Manchester. It started as a response to their audience's disappointment that they never played encores. It would allow the band to return to the stage, press a button, and the track would play by itself as an encore while the band was off stage. The band, however, found it difficult to synchronize all the elements properly, and improvising on the drafts, it evolved into a song. All right, so there you go, man. All because people were upset they didn't make encores. They got the best-selling 12-inch of all time. Okay, so how do you guys feel about encores, by the way? Are y'all some fans? I think it's a little silly, right? The band leaves and then everyone knows they're going to come back. But in the past, like when they first came around, maybe that was like the thing, right? It was just like you couldn't believe it. The band actually came back. Now it's like concert expectation. It's the outright expectation of every concert now that I go to is like they're gonna leave and then they come back out, right? So it's just the way it is nowadays. So thank you so much for this piece of ear candy today, Lenore. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed grooving out and rocking with me on this one. Thank you all for tuning in. Let me know where you would like me to go next. All the description for the channel is down in the description area below if you want to read more about it. All right, so thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.